Yeah, numbers are turning, so film's burning. Hey, TB people, howling mad mud duck back to you. January 21st, 2020. Tuesday. So evidently I made it through another fucking weekend, bitches. Another fucking week, and guess yesterday was a holiday. I don't know. I come out earlier yesterday. Well, yesterday I come out to get some gas out of the truck, and it was just getting dark enough where I couldn't see the end of the driveway, but I could hear. And god damn it, if my old hot rod truck didn't launch from the end of the road there where the paved road heads out onto the highway, I know the sound of my fucking old truck. Ticket bait. Kind of maroonish color with flames down the side. I know them straight pipes. Wrote it into a country song one time. Some about by the way she made them straight pipes roar, the bitch ain't my problem anymore. But that was a country song I was working on back when the Nameless one took off. But so I get my gas out of the truck and scratch my head going, that was goddamn ticket bait. I know my fucking truck sound. I know the sound of that fucker. And sat in the house and played on the computer for a while. And then went out to get some more gas out of the generator or do something, look down the driveway. Just, I don't know why I wandered out. I have a tendency to do that, wander out of the house and stand outside for 15, 20 minutes, get some fresh air, then go back in. And a bunch of vehicles down at the end of the driveway. One was a flatbed truck and a couple pickups, and it looked like a car, and I couldn't see Frank's trailer, and I'm thinking, God damn, they got rid of that dumb son of a bitch. Good. So after they all took off and went different directions, who's that pulling in here? But after they went different directions, and everybody was gone and it was clear to get down to the end of the driveway, went down there, and goddamn it, if Frank's trailer wasn't sitting up there on Alan's old property. Who the fuck is this out here? It looks like Austin's truck, and like they're moving shit out of the way, or... Because it's Austin. I think that's Austin's little red truck. And I can't tell, but it looks like there's somebody out of it walking around down there by Frank's shit. Might be Austin coming to tell Frank, get your shit out of here, boy. I hope so. But I left, and I went to leave up north. When I looked up to the north, up by where Tweaky likes to hook at, she hooks on the highway. I noticed a pattern of vehicles across the street, stop, sits there for 20 minutes. Dome light will be on and off a couple times, and then they'll take off, and then another car will stop and sit there for about 15, 20 minutes, and then dome light will come on and off a couple times. They might even sit there for 10 minutes with their lights on before they shut them off. And yeah, that's Austin coming up here, I'm pretty sure. It looks like his little red truck, but fuck, I can't see that far anymore. I just make out fuzzy pictures. But there was a cop up that way, and then when I went down to Fife to get my coffee and gasoline, there was like 3 different sets of lights down along the highway down to Fife, and I'm thinking, fuck, cops are having a busy night. So I get back up here and I get parked and sit here and watch something on YouTube for a few minutes and get out of the truck, and it looks like Austin's truck pulling in the end of the driveway. But right behind it's a set of red and blue flashing lights. So I sit and I watch that for a few minutes, and I didn't see the car that got pulled over leave the driveway. I was pretty sure they pulled in far enough in the driveway where I would have seen the cop car leave first. But I didn't see that car leave, and I only turned my back for a minute to walk, 30, 40 feet up the fucking hill. And all I seen was the cop car leave, and that one still got me scratching my head. And then about a half hour later, a little flashlight starts bobbing up the driveway, and then Austin pulls in behind it, and lights go out on his truck, and he sits there for a while, I guess, talking to Frank, who was coming up with a flashlight, and I'm just kind of sitting here watching down there now, but evidently that was Austin coming home. I don't know what the fuck's going on down there, but they need to get rid of Weird Frank, because he's bringing in lots of fucking junk. And it's right out in the fucking open, and it's nasty looking. Okay, so I got junk. I got my boat and the probe, and then my home with the junk cars I gotta get rid of back up in there and everything. But, my shit's contained. All my nasty shit is back behind all my shit. I don't have just junk laying out. And the fucker's a thief and a scrapper, and he'll pick up the oddest shit alongside the road. Toolboxes, plastic toolboxes. I think he goes through people's vehicles. I think he's a car prowler. See a lot of toolboxes and tackle boxes come through, but nothing that's got any shit in it. So I'm ranting about Weird Frank again, but fucker bothers me. Have you ever met somebody in your life that you take an instant fucking dislike to? Well, maybe the fact that he said he should have killed me when he had a chance, when I first met him. I mean, no, hi, hello, how are you? Glad to meet you. How's your day, No, his first fucking words to me was, I should have killed you when I had a chance. That's not the way to get on my good side, or, even fucking... But I think somebody bitched about his trailer, and he snubbled Dad and had let him pull it up there on the... I'm not bowing down Dad. He don't know it, but I got him by the testes, and he don't know it. I'm not gonna mention how, but I got him good. See, I've been paying attention. With the spit and mist. That ain't good when you got a beard. I just about finished up on this damn cold thing I got going on. So it's kind of raining, kind of gray. Wind's supposed to get up about 14 miles an hour, and I'm kind of keeping an eye on these trees rocking back and forth. Because that's what I do when it gets windy out. I get nervous about the fucking trees. Why? Because I've had trees hit me. Well, not hit me directly, but one of these days I'm going to have to pull up some old images on the computer and put them on video. I think it's in a file called Trees. But when they start rocking back and forth, they do make me a little nervous. Because they're not little trees. You see what I'm parked in front of there? That ain't a little tree. The little ones down the driveway ain't little trees. These some bitches here, those are not little trees. That's the first one. And you can see the top of it today. That's part of it that went out across. It's laying right there in front of me. And then the conglomeration behind me of trees. And there's like 5 or 6 more up through there you can't see. Yeah, get out of the fucking trees. So it's like day, let's see if this is the 21st and I haven't seen her since, it's like day 26, 27 without seeing the Tweaky girl. And I found it 14 days with her gone, whatever spell, hex, pheromones, whatever the fuck it is that she uses. That just hooks me like a fucking bass. I find that wears off about 2 weeks into it, her being gone, and about a month into it, I start thinking, what the fuck was I thinking? I know since the old lady took off and the dog died that I've been a little lonely, but god damn, what the fuck was I thinking? The bitch actually said one time in one of her counseling sessions that she would never lower her standards to me. And I looked at her and said, and you suck dick on the highway for meth and you have standards? Who knew? Didn't go well in front of the counselor. I was asked to leave because I was being aggressive, but is what she said. Or combative or some iv. One of them goddamn shrink words that said, we don't want you to play with us no more. Lower her standards for me. Oh, she was always a comedian. So, seen her last week out on the highway. If I would have been going 5 miles an hour slower, I would have run her over. She was crossing the highway to go to a van that was just pulled over on the side of the road just as I was coming up through there, and she was starting to cross it 5 miles an hour slower, and I could have hit her. That's what I get for doing the fucking speed limit, I tell you. Still coughing some of that shit up, but it isn't the green nasty shit. About a month into this nasty cold fucking thing, and I tell you, if you ain't got it, don't get it. I think I picked it up from the meth whore. I always knew she was going to give me something to make me sick. Well, I'm sitting here babbling, so I should probably shut this fucker off. That's about it, but I made it to another week.